That's just like showing that.
All right. So Niko won the lag, and we're watching him rack up. All right. Hey, we haven't heard from your opinion. When you're have you played Niko recently?
Yeah. Here now.
What did you say his style of gameplay is? Can you speak up?
I don't think he has. I don't think he has much of a style. He's pretty good. He makes balls. I mean,
He makes
he,
balls.
he made it to the semis, so he must be some sort of good.
Niko is extremely, I think, underrated. Most people don't really give him his credit. But like that guy can pot ability, like has insane potting ability.
Yeah,
On
he
top
can
of
play.
that, he can actually set up for shots
Yeah,
too.
he can play. He can
You
play.
think
He can play.
He can play.
He cares as well. He brought his girlfriend out. You know, my girlfriend's maybe watching on here somewhere as well.
You think she's? Do you get any text congratulations yet from your?
We'll see. We'll see.
Okay. Let's see. He makes his first shot there. Now
Yeah,
he's
that was a
trying to
long
shoot
shot too. Like you can't even like say like, oh, that's a bad shot or anything.
Yeah, we were talking about earlier for freshman and sophomore, a lot of distance and safety moment.
Bro, especially with the big tables now. You get if you get a cue ball on the rail all the way down the table with the object ball all the way down the other side of the table, it's pretty much near. And for most people, near impossible to make it.
Distance is safety.
Yeah,
Distance is safety.
Let's see how it gets. Yes, is he gonna sneak this past?
Oh, the
Makes
good
it-
kick and a fairly good
Kick
safety.
and, kick and stick.
Oh, look at where the ball gets placed. It's right
Now,
behind the
hey,
eight.
a couple of moments, I was in your position. I would have to actually try to three scratch my opponent, especially when he
Good pop by
scratched near
Will.
the beginning of one of those racks. You were prime set up
Poor
to do
setup
that.
though.
Yeah, well, you know, not quite aggressive. It's my opponent.
Yep. So let's see him take this next shot. It's very close. Some of these close shots are the toughest. It's hard to imagine the angle you're trying to shoot.
Also, great camera work by Joe behind the scenes,
Yeah, Joey
switching through the
Fox.
cameras.
Oh, it
rattled it
out.
out.
That's a tough spot for Weddeke.
As a wise man once
Prediction.
said,
I don't
"Ya
know if we
binned
went over
it."
this. Predictions on this match.
I'm thinking Niko wins, maybe 7-5.
7-5. I think, in my opinion, I think Niko takes it quickly as well.
7-4, 7-3,
7-2, 7.
Another
7-1.
7-2. You're expecting
7-1.
Yeah, I mean, Will's good. The only way I think Will gets racks here is if Niko misses on the 8 or the 9. I don't see Will running here.
Really?
Niko's.
Oh,
It's a big miss.
You know, we still haven't seen anyone, to my knowledge, maybe it was
no
earlier.
breaking runs yet.
No attempt to combo the 9 in early. No
chance for
real.
it, really, yeah.
these people have a lot of pride in their poolmanship.
Woolmanship.
Poolmanship.
Billiardsman.
Put that in the new merch coming.
New merch coming out. Poolmanship, you binned it. Common slang in the with billiards club.
Ooh, what kind of leave are we expecting to see here? It's on the rail. It's going to end up right there. And now that we have a long, full-size table here, he might have to whip out the bridge to shoot this.
No, but he goes no
He's
bridge.
gonna try to stretch.
That's a lot of distance. I think he's going to
There
grab
goes.
it.
There he goes. Yeah. That's close there. James's cue, mind you, this is not his cue. Using a carbon fiber he's not used to. Maybe he thinks it'll make him play a little bit better. We don't know. But
J Flowers.
no J Flowers. No J Flowers.
Interesting. It's left on the rail there.
So this might be a tough shot for some
Is
of the
that James's
freshmen out
glove
there.
as well?
James's glove, James's cue. He's really recycling. Oh, he rattles it.
I have one of those gloves personally. They're very good. They're very easy to use there.
Yeah.
I think they give a good amount of contact and slippage.
Oh, that's great.
That's a
That's
great
great
point.
Ooh,
effort.
what a leave.
It's a great effort. It's a great effort from Niko. He's got a long 9-ball all the way down the table.
Distance was safety
He
today.
rattles it. He rattles it. Like I said earlier, I think this is one of the only chances that Niko rattling 9s. Let's see if Will can clean it up here.
But let's see.
He does.
Oh, wow, he
takes
cleans
it.
it up. Even though Niko's standing over the pocket, a little.
Yeah.
A little bit against etiquette
Yeah,
here.
maybe. That's a good shot from Will though.
Nice. So first rack, probably against some people's predictions with Weddeke taking it, right? I think it might do wonders towards Weddeke's confidence because
Maybe.
Niko might be rocked right now. He's a little bit unsteady with how he's playing.
Yeah.
You know, I noticed something when you lost to Cam on I think that second rack. You're missing your shots by like insane amounts. Like not typical Nate misses.
It's a momentum thing. It's a mindset thing. I
Dude,
think this might make Weddeke's game even better for what we're doing.
Yeah, it's a lot of that. It's also a lot of like, if you know you have real estate, maybe you don't try as hard.
That's
it's not
true,
that I
too.
wasn't trying as hard, but you lose a rack here and there, and maybe settle in a little bit. But
Yeah. Little momentum change,
yeah,
you know.
this is big.
Weddeke's
This is
racking
big.
up.
This is big for
Using
for
that Kamui glove we mentioned with what do you guys know the brand on James's cue?
It's a Predator Revo shaft with a McDermott butt. That shaft to run you.
That shaft was expensive,
$700 almost for that shaft alone. That's quite the piece of equipment. But James himself did not make it out of the group stages. He lost to Niko to get to this spot. So you won't be seeing any of him, but you'll see his equipment.
All right, he's setting up for that break.
Makes the wing ball in the corner.
Ooh, and the one's out in the middle.
He might. Ooh, this could be a setup for a run here. Let's see if he gets that leave though.
2 balls blocking the middle pocket a little bit visibility wise. Still a tough shot. He's gonna have to play this 1 ball a little bit hard. Cue ball come down off the short rail.
Well, coming from what we've been seeing from the freshmen, using power has not been an issue. People love to use power.
Side pockets do not eat balls when you play them hard. What is he hitting the 2 for? The 1 is on the table.
Oh no.
No, that's the
a
9.
5.
Oh really?
That's the 5 ball. The 9 ball. He made the 1 ball here.
Wow, my mistake. My mistake.
That's what I was talking about. The leave on the 3. I'd say all things considered, that was a good leave. It's got that distance, and he makes the shot. I think we were underestimating Weddeke a little bit, guys.
Just a little bit. But the thing is, that guy plays with just thumb. Like, you ever seen him play with, like, I don't know, left or right?
Yeah, it's a little bit weird here and there with a little bit of side spin. It's a tricky. He's probably playing safe here. He was trying to. It's not a bad attempt.
Yeah. Not
I think.
bad.
Ooh, this is interesting. I think it goes, but it's a very close shot that we could end up seeing a scratch on.
What do you think it's scratching?
Oh.
Never mind.
He had to hit that hard to get back for the 5. Tough shot.
He's still on the 3, though. Wait.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or 8's down. He's got the 4, 5, 6, 7.
I might be colorblind.
That's bad.
Weddeke's wearing a blue glove, blue shirt, and blue jeans.
Oh,
Typical.
what a save. Never mind.
Alright, lucky.
Yo, listen up. Here's a story about little Blue Will who lived in the blue world.
Oh.
Oh, good kick.
He makes the 5 on accident. Okay. Stays on the table is Niko. Long 4 ball.
Distance, safety. I'm telling you, I don't think this goes. A lot of these long shots end up.
Oh, what a
You know
shot.
what?
With
I
authority.
should watch myself. He
With
hit
authority.
it. Good power there too.
It's gonna be a tough shot on the 7 here though. He's gonna have to either play this with top left or hit it with some draw, come probably back off the long rail.
Something I was talking about earlier with some of the less experienced players knowing like the difference between like side spin, draw, and top spin. Do you
Yeah.
think Niko is like capable of using like good draw?
Niko knows.
Niko knows.
Niko knows.
All right.
He knows, but maybe.
Niko knows.
Ah, it's close. It's a little risky there, going for a bank.
Oh,
That's why.
Correct.
Will he go 2 down here to Will with ball in hand? This should be wraps.
Weddeke's all the pressure right there. If he makes
Oh,
this,
he's playing
it's
that
gonna-
a pretty straight shot. You
Yeah,
think he's
I
gonna
don't
get
know,
an
I don't know
angle
what
on
he's
the
really
9?
thinking.
I would want a little bit more angle
I
on
would
this
also.
shot.
This is from the top down. It's looking pretty straight. I don't know what he's going for here. You'd want to make an angle and try to play this 9 ball into the corner.
Oh, I think he's playing in the middle.
Ah, he's playing for the middle. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Still a tricky shot though. These middle pockets are a little tight.
He pointed at it. That's that middle call.
Plus, the camera's so distorted, so it probably seems like really
Yeah.
far away from the middle.
Go 2 up.
Oh,
He goes
good.
2 up
Drains it, that's
against
big.
what was that 7-2
Yeah.
victory for
Man.
our boy. I think he's doing way better than anyone expected. I think he's got that confidence. He got that first rack, and now he's playing very well.
Good improvements from Will, like I've said over the past.
This was very unexpected of Will.
Yeah,
100%.
Good for him, though.
Niko fumbling, too. He's like, near, like, what was that? Fumble on the 7?
Yeah.
I think that's putting him in a weird position and just an easy run out for Will.
It's always risky to bank on a ball close to the 9 because then, for one, the bank's not always guaranteed. And for two, you got to set up on the 9 somehow. And there, missed the bank and end up scratching, so it's always a risk. But he tried it, and it's not going to work out for him this time.
What are you guys feeling now? Has your opinion changed on that 7-2 victory?
I think Niko comes back. I still think that.
I also think Niko will win this, but it might be closer than we think. Maybe even Hill. I mean, I know that's a little perspective considering it's only 2-0, but
Do you think Niko's gonna take this next rack or catch up later in the game?
Depends. Will's probably feeling good right now. The sign maybe to tell that if you're not really feeling it is like if you get to a 9-ball, 9-balls are nerve wracking because you miss it's pretty much wraps. Like I missed a 9-ball, and I lost the game. I think.
Yeah.
If you're confidently making 9-balls with power, then you're probably feeling good up in the mental side of the game. But we'll see how this break goes.
You can't understate that mental side.
Yeah. Again, the wing ball in the corner. His break's been working. Breaking from that corner side is intended to make the 8-ball or the other wing ball on the sides of the 9-ball rack to go in those corner pockets. So it seems to be working for him here.
It's a side break.
Yeah, it's that side ball. It didn't work for me, but missed that by a mile.
To be fair, coming at it like closer to like this quarter right over here.
Yeah, I was. You guys ever watch like Matchroom Pool where they have the break box?
Yeah.
I was trying a little bit of that because they tend to make the one in the corner or the side on the break boxes, but I think they cut breaks, so they hit the one up.
Interesting leave.
But I don't think that's on 9-ball, is it? That's
9-ball.
Is it?
They make a break box and 9-ball for pros because if they were to play from where Will's breaking, the wing ball is pretty much automatic every time.
Yeah.
The pros
But they're playing with the 9-ball on the
spot. Yeah.
On the spot. Yeah.
This is
We're putting the 1-ball on the
one's
spot.
on the spot. Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, that's an overcut.
He's gonna be okay here.
Oh, does he?
Again, that whole distance is safety.
Absolutely a tough
cut.
leave. That'd be a tough leave without the distance, even the angle itself.
Yeah.
It's doable, this next shot he's making.
He'll take that. He's gonna have to hit this spin, but. That's a great shot from Will. With the bridge cue especially. That bridge cue is a little bit difficult to use with the metal head, but that's a great shot.
Especially with carbon fiber.
Yeah.
You saw it slip on your side.
Yeah.
New equipment? Aren't you guys getting a different material for that head?
Yeah, so we just bought a plastic head that's attachable to any cue. We got a bunch of cues lying around in the locker, so we're going to try to get that into use. Because the metal one's a bit tough for the carbon fiber.
That was a good shot, by the way, from Will.
Yeah, definitely. Like you saw last game, I scratched because the carbon slipped on the metal. There's no like real grooves for it to sit in. Maybe a little bit easier with wood, maybe even harder with wood, but new one on the way. It's a good effort.
Oh, rattles.
Speed, pocket, the shot was there.
But good leave though.
Yeah. Here's the tricky shit though.
Is Will Weddeke a jumper? You think he jumps?
I have never seen him jump.
He tries it and he's 90% unsuccessful, let me say. But I think is he trying it here? He is trying it.
Oh.
He is.
It's hanging on the pocket, so even if he like just lightly taps the 5, he should be good. Oh, look at the strokes. They look shaky.
Yeah, see, that's not great.
The drive through. I'm not an expert, but he didn't drive through the ball when he did it.
Yeah, you want to be real confident when you're hitting a jump. You want to none of that. He likes to play it like a dart, where he's like kind of throwing it like a dart, and like most players like to hold it like a normal cue. I think that's more effective. With a dart, it's pretty unpredictable, or you're gonna hit the cue ball. So, not great, but we'll see what Niko can do to capitalize. With ball in hand here, should be a run.
The cut is there, but is he gonna be set up for the 7 following?
He's gonna hit it soft. It's a little hard.
Good hit.
Oh,
scratches.
Corner.
He could be
And that's
You
his
know,
like
we might
third
be-
scratch in a row where
This
it's like
he
late
he
game.
scratched 3 straight games on some balls close to the 9, and once
Like with
again,
two or less balls left on the
Yeah,
table, he
yeah,
scratched.
yeah.
This could be a flashback to the last rack where it was 7-9.
Yeah.
With ball in hand for Weddeke, he could take this right here.
And this should be wraps here. Like this should, like I said last time, this is very very straightforward. He might
Similar
try to play.
position.
You think he's gonna go for stud again? He's gonna go for that middle pocket, I
I
think.
think what he's gonna try to do. Oh,
Oh,
this is not the play. You don't want to have to bridge over the 9 here. He's gonna want to. I mean, okay.
Oh,
that's-
never mind. He
that's
sets up
good,
for the
that's
corner
good, that's
pocket.
good. Maybe it's a little bit easier in person, but that looked like a little
I
tricky.
think we've all.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Niko here because
See
he
what
was.
Will can do here to finish up. Great.
Oh!
Maybe the confidence has eluded him.
There we go.
Did you see his feet move?
Yeah, his feet. He did a little shuffle there.
Yeah, you usually want to stay down on those kind of shots. You want to fall through the cue and keep your head down.
Was
You
it called
kinda
middle
locked
there?
up.
Middle bank? Or was it far bank?
You might want to cut this. He looks like he's aiming a little bit left. Oh, he's trying for the bank.
Banked it, and now he leaves it.
Ooh, that's a tough leave. All right,
Niko got lucky here.
this is a tough spot to leave it there.
Going for the kick.
The kick is this is the easiest form of a kick really, with the ball on the rail and the ball close to the pocket. You have a pretty large pocket here. You can hit the 9 ball pretty much anywhere, but it's a little bit far away.
He's using that technique where you bisect the distance between to know where you're shooting it.
Yeah, yeah.
If he puts any spin, it's not going to travel where he thinks though.
Yeah, let's see what he can do. Oh, he's gonna miss it. He's gonna get.
Oh,
He
no,
tapped it. I think it scraped
It
it.
scratched it.
Oh, that's.
and this might be Nico's first win here.
He's gonna
Not
go-
to jinx him or anything,
He'll take
but
it. Smiling a little bit going down on it, but we'll see. Yeah, and he does.
yeah,
He's
Foul.
happy. He's happy.
he throws out an arm.
All right. So how do we feel about that? A lot of mistakes towards the end of that from both of them there.
Yeah. What do you got?
Me, I think Niko gets very shaky in the end game.
That's
with
true.
with the last few balls.
I mean, like after that first loss, I think his confidence got a little bit rocked because a lot talking about, and after watching his first loss, he kind of like lost that groove. And both of them were out of it for that last rack there we saw. Both of them missing like decent
I think that was
shots.
a poor miss from Will on the
Will's got to
line.
make that 9 ball 10
Yeah.
out of 10 times. Set up well off the 7, straight into the corner. That's got to be game set match. And 3 up there is pretty substantial. So
Yeah. There's a big difference between 3-0 and then
yeah,
1-2-1.
Yeah, he's gonna be hitting himself for that.
All right. Ball in hand here. That's a decent lead for the 3. He needs to watch out because putting a little bit too much draw could bring it to that far pocket, and too much topspin could bring it to that middle pocket.
Right into the middle pocket.
Interesting. This puts Will in an interesting position. 6 balls left on the table, right?
Yeah, he's got the 3, 4, and the 6 are relatively close to each other. So, I'm thinking, is that the 4 or is that the 8? I'm looking at near the 3. I can't tell.
All the way down there is the 8. This
is the 4. Okay.
That will be the 4 on his next shot.
They're pretty close clustered, so this shouldn't be too much of a problem for him to clean these up. The problem here is getting down for the 7.
Yeah.
If that went in, that would have been good because he would have had a good angle on the 6, but force tied up for Niko here.
Niko's banks have been going for him.
Yeah, he's made a couple this game.
Yeah, so I think he might get creative. He's calling that back.
Oh, he's going to go 2 rails, it looks like. He's going to go off the short rail, the long rail, and then over to the corner near him. That's a great effort. That's a good effort.
See the shoe on someone sitting on the table over there. We can see their shoesies poking out there from that angle.
Long shot by Will.
Oh.
You could see on his final stroke there it was a little bit shaky with the drive.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh.
I feel like,
good lead.
One thing I think Niko does well is he plays pretty slow. I struggle myself from the same problem of playing a little bit too fast. I get down, I shoot. I don't really think too much unless I'm like not feeling confident. Niko plays real slow, which is it's a good trait.
Yeah.
Greg Golden-like, some would say.
Dude, freshman year, it was one practice stroke and then shoot.
Yeah,
it was jerky.
Sometimes it still is like that.
It was jerky for me.
That's a ball in hand to
Niko that Gregory
Will.
Golden stroke, the whole PSR.
PSR, yeah.
Bro takes 3 steps before going to a shot.
For those uninitiated, the PSR, the pre-shot routine, during our freshman year, we had a training from the previous e-board where they took us out to Air Mass and gave their technique skills.
He was going for the 9 there, and he goes into the wrong pocket.
He calls the 9 in the wrong pocket, so that's just spots.
And turnover, I believe.
Niko should not be continuing here.
Niko should not be continuing here.
Well, too late now.
Oh, yeah. they heard us?
Yeah.
He shouldn't.
Yeah, Niko.
It's a turnover.
Yeah,
it's a turnover. Will gets to shoot it.
Seems to be a little disagreement over in the room.
Will needs to shoot here. When you miss the shot that you call, I don't think it's spotted and it's the other turnover.
Yeah, Niko loses his turn here.
Sorry, Niko. I know you.
Is that ball in hand for Will?
No, not ball.
Not ball in hand.
Ball stays 9 spots.
What is it? Turnover to Will.
Turnover to Will. Ball stays where it is. It's the rule. It's a turnover with no ball in hand. Yeah, Will shoots. He shoots it from where it's sitting. You wrote these.
So Will should be resuming play here.
Yep. Shooting.
He'll be shooting. Coming to the comms box.
So, after reviewing the rules posted for this tournament, it is spotted, and the opponent will get ball in hand, contrary to what people were saying. I said that myself. I was a little bit confused. I thought it was a standard turnover, but the opponent gets ball in hand here. William is dancing on the camera here for his victory on this argument. Interestingly enough, seeing the tournaments happening and also brackets, people have been playing with different styles of these rules, different interpretations, it would seem.
We've got to standardize
the
rules.
For reference,
These rules are posted.
Also reference the treasurer speaking and president next to him did not know the rule specifically. All right, we are back on after some discussion.
Oh, poor setup on that 8.
The setup.
The setup on the 8 is not the best.
Interestingly, I would not want to be in this position. I think it's a kick here. Oh,
And the bridge is coming out.
Oh. How do you feel about this shot, Nate?
Should play safety here. Truly. You should just hit this soft.
Just hit it thinly.
I should play it soft, try to hide behind the 9. I was gonna try to play it in the corner.
He leaves it.
It's doable. What do you think? Well, we can't give any advice, so.
Oh, he's going for the cut. For the bank. He's banking that. Oh, we went for the cut.
Goes.
He hits it maybe a little bit too hard, but he has a shot to the
It
side.
brings it down.
Yeah, he's good to the side here. Tough shot though on the rail.
I think a direct, like, straight shot into the middle pocket.
See what you can do.
Let's see if he can tie it up here. That is a tie game between them. 2-2.
Niko gets his rack there. Good.
So now the momentum is on Niko.
Okay, now the momentum's on Niko.
Yeah,
How do we feel about that rule snafu? How do we feel about this round?
Yeah, so the rule set we were playing with here is a little bit different than normal 9-ball. 9-ball is usually everything goes, 9-ball early, wherever, it doesn't matter. The rule set we're playing here is call the early 9, no golden break. It makes the games a little bit more interesting. A little bit less luck involved because we were originally going to do a 10-ball league. We wanted to do 9-ball, maybe a little bit less luck. I've played in tournaments in the past back home and I've had the same kind of rule set. It is kind of confusing here and there, especially with this kind of make the 9 in the wrong pocket. We've actually had this happen to us earlier in this league in the group stages, and we, after some discussion, talked about what should be done there because it's kind of a situation that doesn't happen often, especially when you call the 9 early. Just trickles into another pocket. But rules are posted on Leopard Spot. Maybe it's on us. Maybe you're not knowing particularly,
but we cleared it up. Now we know moving forward how it's going to operate.
Yeah.
I can tell you, most people who played their brackets in the early tournament did not use that term. They let people keep shooting, and there was no ball in hand.
Yeah, I think that's partially on just not reading the rule set. Granted, it's a long rule set, and maybe a little bit annoying to read, but it's for the better, so these moments don't really happen as often.
That was a good break. Good.
Where's Trev when you need him, right?
That is true. We were supposed to have a scheduled ref to ref all these games. They could not show up today.
So he's looking at the 1 ball into the corner here.
Are we expecting a push out here?
Yeah, it looks like a push. Does he hit the 9 there? Yeah.
Oh, leaving the 9 so close to a pocket with a push out like that?
That's dangerous now, because what Niko can do here, whoever's up next, I'm not too sure who is this, Niko?
It's Niko, yep.
It's Niko shooting.
Whoever gets on the 3, the 4, or rather the 5 or the 4.
Oh, he tried it.
He tried caroming off of that ball.
He tried to draw right back into the 9.
Oh, but good leave.
Whoever gets on the 5 here, it'll be tough to lose this game if you're on the 5. It's a straight shot laced right into the corner.
Oh, no.
I think Will's looking for a kick over here. Yeah.
It's a good hit.
Ooh, split shot.
He makes the 6. Good.
Oh, no. Now, see, in my position, I would try a combo here. Get that over with. There's an easy chance. There's 2 tangent lines you need to look for a combo like this. Let's see if he goes for it.
He's going for top left.
You think he's going for top left?
Yeah. He's looking at it. It's a tough shot, though. Because it's a tough shot to get back on the 2. He's going to have to hit this with a draw, maybe a little inside left. That's a good shot. It's a good attempt. Now the 2 is hanging over the 9.
2's on the 9, 5's near the 9. And Niko's got a long shot to make it. Can you go top down?
Yeah, I got you.
I think he sees it.
Looks like he does.
He does.
He did hit a little maybe too hard.
A lot of power. Again, we were talking about that earlier. A lot of power from a lot of players.
Yeah.
Could try to hit this long.
Whoever's left on that 2 is in an interesting choice. Interesting position.
It's not close enough to where it's like laced into the corner with that, but it's
He missed
not.
that by a bit.
He could, if you're where the 2 are right now, the 9 goes. But
Genuinely speaking, I think it could be that the person who makes this one could take this next game pretty easily.
You go for the carom? No.
Oh, all that talk.
The 5 is just closer to the
now it's a 5
ball.
combo when you're talking about that situation.
Oh, he's trying to go for that 9. Oh, but that's a great
That is
save.
a tough shot. That's a good safety.
I think he's going for the masse. Ooh, at
The
least he got a
masse
hit
is
on
good.
it.
He got the hit. He got it in. Good curve around that ball there.
Yeah. I think just enough for Will to see it a little bit, but not a good shot, you know? Maybe a cut down.
No, he makes the bank there.
Great shot.
Elizabeth Banks over here. She was wild style in the Lego movie. Anyway, watching this cut on this too will be interesting. He makes it. That was a solid shot.
Great cut. There's 2 great shots.
Setup is interesting. He definitely goes, but didn't travel enough.
Another bank.
He tried to bank it where he banked that one.
A little rattle heading out.
Very close on that 3. Hopefully he doesn't push.
And yet another bank for Will.
Oh, this is 9 ball. He did not need to call it there. It almost went in.
Yeah, I think Niko goes for a save here.
Niko does 1.5 practice strokes before shooting that shot.
It's a good save though.
Certainly, I agree. He might have to bank this.
Maybe even a kick.
Now, from every jump that's been attempted so far, they've all been failures.
Well, those, yeah.
Even in the previous match between Littlefield and Tavares. And it goes past.
Will's just handing out banks over here, man.
Low power.
Nice and slow for that.
I honestly see him going down in that shot. I was expecting him to hit it really hard. That was good power control from Niko.
Knew you had the tangent line. Correct way.
Ooh, if he has left himself in an interesting position. He sees it. Remember, this is a tie game, so who wins this match might get the momentum to take it all the way.
Oof. It's a tough cut. Tough cut. Tough shot now for Will. And he hits it rail first. Missed by a good chunk.
See, we have that long, full-size table now. See if Niko just does the single reach.
He is reaching over the 9. Yeah, they're getting sloppy with their shots now.
Yeah, both of them are. It's interesting the mindset they might be in right now. Both of them on that, like, it's 2-all right now.
Mm-hmm.
The pressure to get that next ball in that next match 1 is there.
That is unfortunate. Hangs on the pocket. Niko's just got to tap it in to clean it up. Good, and that sets himself up for that middle pocket.
He dropped a little bit too much power there. If he did a little less, left a little bit more middle, it would be good for the setup on that next ball.
Yeah, he just plays it nice and low, little power. Good straight shot for the 8. Right. Bit of a long shot on the 8.
Niko's taking his time, and he makes it. And a decent setup for the 9. This could be 3-2 Niko.
Oh,
he walks away.
He
shoots it. The no look. All right.
Whoa.
Little debrief. How did we feel about that rack?
I think Niko's getting confident now.
Yeah. Midway through that game, it looked like both of them were really shaking with their shots, missing pretty decently easy shots from the both of them.
Yep.
But Niko cleaned up his act there quickly.
Will was getting some good banks. Like, I don't know if you saw that.
The 1, yeah.
I think it was the 1 ball. That was a good bank, and then he made a good shot, I think, on the 2.
Yeah, but no, Niko really cleaned it up, and I think he's got to get that momentum. Hopefully, Will's thought process right now might be to break that kind of momentum.
Yeah. If Nate were here, I'd ask him, do you still think it would be 7-2, 7-3? Because now I think Niko's cooking.
Niko is cooking.
So
technically speaking, it could still be 7-2.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, do you think it would still be 7-2?
I think it's going to be a much closer game than anyone's expecting. That's I'm expecting 7-6 either way.
7-6?
Yeah.
Tight game.
Niko, you can't see it from the camera, but he moved the score counter balls hung from the ceiling there to match his amount of wins. Break, very powerful, good spread, but did anything pop? I don't see the 4-ball.
No, I think Niko is still going on the table.
According to the official rules, you cannot pot the 9 early without both people shooting. So even with a run out here, it might be an interesting position.
So overcut from Niko, and now Will gets a shot. These shots are so difficult because you either play it into the top far corner, and then the cue ball goes to the middle,
or cut
or
it
you try
middle,
to cut it,
and then you get weird cue ball travel there
into the far right pocket. Ooh, wraps it around 3 rails.
Now both people have shot, so that means now those early calls can happen. I don't see anything easy. Maybe when people get to the 7, if it stays there, that might be an opportunity coming from that right side. Interesting. We've got 3 balls left on the table.
Oh my gosh. Another rattle. In and out.
In and out burger over here.
Ooh.
Cut wasn't there. And near identical setup with even more distance and less angle for Will Weddeke. And more that
safety.
distance is safety. This is probably the
Double the safety, double the cut, double the angle.
almost there.
Good effort from Will. Oh, and it's trying to go into the.
Oh, you see, that's that 9-ball moment. Any ball, anywhere.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh, Weddeke is pulling out the bridge cue here. He might be. Let's see what he's doing here. That's what I expected.
Taps it.
Gives him that same leave. He's like, I don't want to shoot that. I'm making
but
you
Niko's
take
going
it.
for the kick. And the left spin, hitting it straight. Oh,
that's a tough
leaves
spot.
it hanging. It's a straight shot. It's tough to get angle on the 9 for this shot.
Brings it with draw to make that long short towards top left, to my knowledge.
You personally, where would you go for this shot?
The shot he's about to make is pretty obvious. He's looking down towards, from his perspective, the top left or bottom right.
That's exactly
and
where it goes.
Goes right clean there. And back to tie game, 3-all. I'm telling you, I'm expecting 6-7 from what we're happening here.
It will be very tight, I think, yeah.
So I think there's gonna be 7-6. It's going both ways. One gets that lead and one brings it back up. It's like here, there, here, there, here, there. It's really interesting.
Yeah. It's hard for one person to get the edge over the other.
Hill, even.
Almost definitely hill. We're thinking of 7-6 here.
From that earlier prediction Nate made about 7-2 cannot happen anymore.
Will Weddeke is giving me like freshman Joe Harunian vibes. You know,
That's true.
The guy who won it all in the freshman tournament.
Joey Potts.
Joey,
even?
speak on your time as the winner of the freshman tournament back in 2023.
Yeah, that was my first many tournament wins, and yeah.
Can you talk about your other tournament wins?
Yeah, I recently won the Lucky Leopard tournament, which is a little bit similar to this, but a little bit more lucky. What do you guys think about that tournament?
I think I'm loving these lucky 9-ball, hardcore 10-ball tournaments. I think the future is very bright when it comes to these tournaments.
Yeah, Whip Billiards, these leagues, tournaments, often fun. Always a great time to see these players. Once again, breaking from that angle. You think James told him to break from there?
James isn't even here right now, and I haven't seen Will break here.
Oh,
He's been breaking from there.
no, that's.
But look at that wing ball.
That
Going
again,
to the
that wing
corner.
ball. He's making it. Oh, can you get top down for us?
Of course, dude.
Like even during our league match, he was breaking.
I can't see that. It's blocked. He's probably gonna call a push out or trying to kick it here.
I think he has enough just to see it, and he cuts it. One to that top left.
He cuts it. You're
That's
right.
a great shot. Oh, but that's a tough angle on that too. Superman shot. One leg up.
Oh,
Good shot.
makes it there. And it looks like he has a good setup on the 3 here.
It's definitely
it's gonna be a long shot,
And
though.
again, distance is safety. He's distance safetied himself here. Depending on how he plays it, it'll be interesting to see where it lands for the 4.
Definitely. Ooh.
Yeah. Plays it too straight.
And he
Leaves a
leaves a
tough
good,
lead for
good setup
Niko,
for you.
yeah.
I'll tell you this once again. Sometimes the straightest shots in pool are the hardest because you can't have any angle on it. Let's see how Niko does it.
I think Niko knows how to play straight. Good shot.
Makes it. Can cut this middle or put it all the way down.
Oh, a bit of cue ball travel. Yeah, good shot. For the 7.
Let's see which pocket he plans on going for the 6 here. Is that...
He's going for the kick. Oh, ball in hand. Is there a ball we're missing?
I think possibly.
Oh yeah, the 5 ball is right next to the 9.
Interesting.
So that's why he went for the kick.
Interesting.
There's a little bit camouflaged
A
with
little
the
bit of
magic rack.
camera error. Yeah, but I think it goes into the middle pocket. That's what Will's trying to do. He hits the shot and it bounces right off that rail.
Difficult shot coming up for Niko here.
Yeah. You think he's going for the bank or for the cut?
I think he might go for the cut.
Yeah, I think so too. Actually, I'm thinking it's bank. The way Niko's been playing. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, it could come all
And
the
it
way back
sneaks
down.
by. Oh no. Still a tough leave.
Yep.
It's not a hard shot. It's not a very easy shot though.
Oh no.
That is a scratch.
Scratch with 4 balls because, you might not be able to see from this angle. The 9 ball is still on the magic rack near where it was broken from.
Alright, it's tough to get angles from these shots.
I think he's gonna do some draw and come behind the 6.
Yeah,
Yep,
and he
exactly.
plays right behind that 6.
The angle is there. He can definitely make this.
7 all the way in the back.
Interesting. A lot of practice strokes.
Into the middle
Oh,
pocket.
Yeah, the shot was good. A lot of practice strokes, but then that last one was really driven through at a different pacing. It's interesting.
Oh, and Will Weddeke decides to take the magic rack off.
Now,
Probably better for us.
We've
He
been
knew
in
we
this
were complaining
position
about
before.
it.
First time Weddeke 7-4 ball in hand took it, and then Niko took it following. Now we're here 7-9.
And he's
Take
playing
it
that
one
straight.
more time.
Might
I think he's
opt
gonna
for some
go
spin.
for the 9 in the middle.
I think he's going for
Nice.
corner. Yeah, he's
Ooh,
going for
he's
that
going
corner
for that
again.
core again. Let's see how he takes his shot here.
Oh, rattles in and out.
And leaves it middle table for
Dead center.
once again.
Yeah.
Couple options here. Let's see what Niko goes for.
Looks like it's gonna be a full table bank.
Ooh, I'm thinking it's going top right. Just enough angle on it for him to shoot.
He was going for the cut.
Oh, the travels.
Oh,
Oh.
interesting leap. Because here's the thing. Physically speaking, it can go a couple places here. What will Weddeke do?
He goes
He
in that
does
middle
it.
pocket and he pops
Right
it.
there. Now it's 4-3 Weddeke, to my knowledge, yeah.
4-3 Weddeke.
Now that was interesting. Honestly, I think both of them were playing pretty decent there. There were a couple of fumbles, but compared to like the last rack before this, where everyone was messing up until the end, that was solid playing from the both of them. I
Yeah.
think just again at that 7-4 when Weddeke missed that. Historically speaking, the last time he did that exact setup, he missed it to get Niko that win. But this time around, seeing him turn it around after that miss was
Yeah.
interesting.
I think he chalked that up to like nerves going, but I think when Will is on that 9 ball, he gets fairly nervous. So
I get nervous when I get there. Honestly, like it's the pressure. The last ball you have to shoot 8 ball, 9 ball, or 10 ball. It's just
Yeah.
right there. This is the moment I win it, or they get an easy shot.
Yeah, hopefully both these players can stay locked in and keep these wins going, and it's pretty evenly matched so far.
yeah, no, like what Timo says again. One person comes up, one person
Yeah,
reaches there, and it's
exactly.
that same level.
Let's see if Niko's going to bring it back, or if Weddeke can pull away.
Oh. Wow, it's racked.
Now we know
Magic.
a couple. We know Niko's girlfriend is here. I wonder if Nate Tavares' girlfriend's here. Let's see if William Weddeke's girlfriend is watching on the stream.
Timur, the real question is, where's your girlfriend?
Don't worry about my girlfriend.
That's
Don't
a
worry
great
about that.
question.
All right, we're back to it.
And the rack comes off. And he's going for the bank, I think.
I think so.
It comes up
A little
short.
short.
All right, and I think Niko's looking at the long shot here. Snake it right past that 6. Ooh, he's trying to get the 6 in, maybe?
He definitely sees it here.
Yeah.
Again, one of these. Like I said, distance is
Oh.
safety. Having these long shots on this full-size table has been throwing a lot of people off this semester.
Yep. Yeah, great pop by Niko.
Does it go in this
Does it
middle?
go?
It
does.
scratches. That's kind of a bad luck
That's
for
a lot of
Niko.
scratches for Niko.
He's been scratching in that pocket specifically a few times.
Yes. Good shot by Will. Those cuts don't come very easy.
Yeah, I don't think he's. I would just hit
going
the
for-
balls hard at this point because it's tough to.
So 4 is trapped by that 7.
Ooh.
Oh, that
Almost
9
got
ball.
that 9 in?
Yeah,
Do you think he pre-called that?
don't think
I
so.
don't know. I don't think he did.
for a certain New Hampshireite, let's just talk about that concept, that distance, that safety. I am. It's really interesting seeing that. There's a shot made. Again, I don't think he was intending it for to go there, but it went there. Puts William Weddeke in an interesting position.
In a predicament.
I predict that he makes that shot.
Mm.
I think the travel was there. Six got in the way.
Wow, it's kind of a far shot, don't you think?
A far shot. You know what I feel about that? So, sometimes
Safety, perhaps?
distance being that safety, I agree. I so agree with
safety
that.
type?
Oh, now we have a safety of the safety type. He's going to have to hit this off a rail.
Safety of the safety type. What he said.
You got it.
Yeah. Nice little hit. Another long shot. Good shot by Niko. Niko got some cue ball travel there, so I think he puts this 7 into the pocket.
Yeah, this
Very
should
good
be
shot
an
for
easy
9.
cleanup for him.
No pressure, Niko.
No way.
Oh no!
I think we just had in billiards' first time history a commenter chirping the player as they're taking their shot. How do you feel about that?
I was just weighing in on the situation. I said there is no pressure, and then oh no, it comes back around for the 9. So.
Alrighty, we are breaking here. All right, so we are now back live. We had some technical issues there a little bit, but Weddeke broke. I don't know if Weddeke was that a dry break or did he make something there?
We'll see if he
See that top down.
Good little top down view. Coming back from some unwarranted technical difficulty. Happens. It happens.
The angle was not there.
Oh, we could leave. He had enough to see it.
Yeah. So interesting position. Weddeke's up 5-3 right now, correct?
Yeah, he is.
So to keep this momentum, and Niko might want to be. He's definitely looking to break that and try and get back on him.
Oh, he just hits it straight. It was just a hit and hope type shot, you know?
Didn't hope.
Hit and hope.
You know, Andre Como would once say, "Distance is safety here." He told me that. Fun fact.
Ooh.
Try to squeeze it by. Good hit by Niko.
Cut there. He sees the two. Could go a couple places. Let's see where he thinks up and where he sets up.
Looks like he's gonna go for the middle pocket here.
That's good observation.
Ooh, a stun. Now we can shoot that 4.
This one could be either a cut or bank. I think it's a cut though. Go for the bank.
I was almost expecting a combo like.
Oh, and it flukes in.
There you go. See, that's that 9 ball.
Some disagreement going on right now.
What is going on? Get us on the other angle. What are these guys? What are these kiddos doing? All right, going down on a shot now.
Looks like he's gonna try and bank and hit that 5 there. That single rail.
Oh, it was a tough shot. That's why.
A single rail kick. He
Oh,
makes contact.
Makes contact with it.
And I believe that's. I think with rail rule in effect, that might be ball in hand for.
Oh, I don't think so.
Oh, did Weddeke
now
call it early?
it's gonna be ball in hand for Niko here. After that scratch from Will.
Squatch. Interesting. I think our call earlier to the people on the always that rule earlier, so I trust what they were doing there.
Will did kind of rush into that shot. So I assume. Huh? Russia?
Hey, I'm Russian. Is there an issue with being Russian?
I would like to reiterate that since you're listening to this podcast, that this does not reflect those of the Wire. It does not reflect the views of Wire.
All right, let's see this shot here from Niko.
Ball in hand on that 5. Spot.
How are we feeling about this game so far?
I think it can go either way. Actually, I take that. Actually, I bring it back.
I definitely think it's either or here.
I think if Niko makes this bank, he's gonna be on good shape tag.
Yep.
But this is a very difficult shot.
He's bringing out the bridge.
Oh, and that is a great effort. Yeah, tough lead.
It looks like Will's gonna be behind the 9 here.
Single rail kick into that ball.
And
hits
it's
it.
the same thing that happened to like Niko's shot. So I think
Oh, let's see if it gets there.
I'd like to see what he does with this shot because that can easily go
Yeah.
into the middle pocket. Oh, that's a
Ooh,
great
cuts it in
shot.
the middle.
That's a great shot.
Good setup for that 8 in the middle pocket. Good
Power
shot.
control. Let's see if it leaves it where he wants
Ooh,
it.
a little bit straight. So you're gonna have to bank it or kick it. I think he can
I
squeeze
think
by a
he
cut.
might be able to cut it in there.
Yeah, but
Both
he's
shots
going for
go.
that
Let's
bank.
see what he goes for.
Yeah, it goes for the bank.
Oh.
Just misses it.
He leaves it pretty straight for that middle pocket. Oh, unfortunate for Niko. Good shot by Will to finish up the game. 6-3 Will Weddeke.
Again,
Yeah. No
6-3.
one saw this coming.
No one saw this coming. People were like Niko up a lot, Niko up a little, but this is the absolute opposite. And with him on hill, correct? Right?
Yeah,
He's
so
on hill
Will's
right
on
now.
the hill.
That means Niko needs to win his next 4 racks to be able to take it from him.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think until the end, there was some clean shooting. There was a couple of fumbles from both of them. You know, it's everyone's human, but towards the end, that mess up, handing him back that ball at that time was not it for him.
Do you think you would personally bank on that last shot on the 9, or would you have gone for the cut?
I would cut there.
I would have also cut.
Yeah. Because this is 9-ball, if you do scratch or miss one of the last balls, it gives your opponent a very easy time.
Yeah.
And to maybe
Especially because you don't know where that 9 ball goes. So like as you saw in Niko's case, that
like,
9
it
ball
was
got
perfect
right.
setup.
Yeah, straight shot in the middle pocket. You can see Nate, one of the finals contenders, practicing in the background.
Again, he's doing this, getting that wing ball in there, isn't he?
Yep. Side break.
Always.
Good hit. That wing ball.
Always.
Once again, according to the rules, both of them have to shoot, not including the break for them to pot that 9 early with the call. So it'll be interesting to see the strategy here.
Water. Good shot on the 1 here, and he goes for that middle pocket and misses it by quite a bit.
There was a lot of distance. There was a lot of rail there and not a lot of pocket.
I wonder where Niko's gonna go for this next shot.
Not enough angle. Too much angle
I think he
from...
might be
That
able to
is.
safety.
Oh, it's sneaking into that middle
I think
pocket.
he
I think there
sees
is
it.
just
Might be able
enough
to
to
see
see
it,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. Let's see what Will can do here. Will
touches
just
it.
barely
It's good.
touches it.
And we're... Unlike before. And with rail
Still a
active,
tough
he's
shot
good.
for Niko.
I don't think he can cut it in here.
Yeah, I think it's too far up that rail.
Yeah.
So I think he might go for that bank.
He also has a good safety.
Oh,
It
it
goes.
wins.
Maybe the camera's a little bit
Yeah,
distorted
the camera
for us.
does distort a little bit.
It's better on the ground, and I can tell you I did not think that was going. I had to agree with you there, Joe.
But this too is definitely a bank, no?
I don't think he
it can
can.
cut in middle. It can physically go there. Let's see what Niko does. He goes for the cut that middle.
Overcuts it into the middle, yeah.
And I think the two.
And you know, as everyone always loves to say, the distance, the safety, that's what we've got.
I think that's the name of the game on these bigger tables.
Oh yeah.
With the full-size table, people are still, like I said, during Nate and Cam's game, people are adjusting to this table still.
Definitely.
Oh, try to go for that cut, but overhits it.
In previous years, sometimes the semis and finals were held at like Amazin's Billiards, and they have full-size tables there.
Yeah.
And people are kind of used to playing finals on our very small.
I believe the last people to do that was Gregory Golden and former president Zachary Baker.
That is true.
Yeah. So that was quite a couple years ago. So 2-3 years ago.
I think it was 2 years ago from this day.
Yeah.
Good shot.
Tough setup though.
Mm-hmm.
Those are always weird. And I'm sure the camera distorts it, but I think it's still tough regardless. Oh, but the cut is definitely an option.
Ooh, looks like the
Undercuts
4
it.
is going to be behind the 6 here.
Like he's in an interesting place, off of the close rail, not the far rail. He hits it,
Will hits it.
and
Good leave.
Good leave. Puts Niko in an interesting position to move forwards here. Let's see where he goes.
Oh,
What a
The
bang!
bang
That is a
good.
great shot.
That was a
Great shot.
great shot.
cover shot. the 5 here.
Oh, misses it by quite a bit. And he leaves it for that corner pocket.
This could go in a couple places. Oh, he didn't put it with power. Good shot from him. Setup is there. This definitely goes. I think Weddeke can make this if he keeps his wits about him.
Mind you, Will Weddeke is on the hill. So if he cleans up here, he wins the entire game.
True.
And then he sees himself in the finals.
Ooh, he misses the 6 there.
Leaves an even easier shot to Niko.
Oh, punches that.
Niko's feeling the pressure, but he is not cracking.
Not enough power to get it behind that 7.
That's from our angle with the camera, it's almost perfectly on it, straight on. He's looking to do a bank to middle.
Ooh.
Just not enough. Oh.
Ooh!
Oh.
Now, once again, a 7, a 9 with ball in hand. We've seen that 4 other times today.
It should be clean up for Niko.
Definitely.
He's taking a deep breath, inhaling a big amount of air to that chest.
This dude works out.
Oh, good setup on that
And a
9.
great lead for the 9.
Oh my god! Oh no!
Oh my god.
Punch this table.
Weddeke,
And Will wins it.
7-3.
Congratulations.
Wow. That was quite
That is
an upset.
that hurts. That hurts.
Weddeke
Wow.
Nate for our finals.
Who would have thought? Who would have thought?
I would not have thought.
Not Nate Tavares himself. He was
I don't
expecting to
think so.
play Niko.
I think we all.
I think we all
would
thought
come through
Niko
there,
would win. Yeah.
I thought it would be close though. After we're seeing, I thought it was gonna be like 6-7.
Wow. And Will Weddeke did say he was at the dentist earlier, and he did get 2 fillings in, and his teeth were hurting.
So he's on PEDs, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, I think we might have to
We
disqualify.
might have to disqualify him.
Wow,
He's got 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, this is like that David and Goliath story. I
Yeah.
think. So,
Honestly, I'm gonna let. You think Niko should cool off before we do his debrief we did with the previous
I
players?
think we might have to. Let's
Yeah.
go see how those players are doing.
They're already racking up. I think they're preparing to do that lag.
Will Weddeke, little.
Will Weddeke is entering the room against all odds with.
What do you mean against all?
Mr.
People had you
Weddeke.
beat. People were betting they had you beat, but
People were
you said
stupid.
you went to the dentist today. Your teeth are hurting. Good game.
Congratulations on the win.
It's a good game.
Thank you, Timor.
Weddeke, introduce yourself to the audience.
Hi, I'm Will.
Tell us, how do you feel going 7-3 against Niko?
I feel pretty good.
Yeah.
We saw earlier in the match you start getting that confidence and getting that momentum, and then you guys were tied a bit, and then you just took it away from him.
Yeah, the pressure started getting to me about the 3rd game,
Mm-hmm.
but then I kind of turned the music up and locked in,
Gotcha,
turned everything out.
All right, we're glad to hear you. All right, we'll get back over there. I think it's time for you to play your game. Or are we doing 3rd place or are we doing finals?
We're gonna do finals, and I believe.
Oh, and
third
thank
place-
you, James Ash, for letting me use your cue.
Special shout out to
I
James
believe
Ash.
The 3rd place match is gonna be happening simultaneously, and it is not gonna be on the TV thing.
I think I step out here. I think Greg and
Greg and Joe will be here for the final one, right? Yeah. All right. Well, for me, it's just me right now. We're just looking at people setting up, getting ready to do that lag. Weddeke is up there. He's strong. Oh, Niko's coming over right now. Let's do that debrief. All right, Niko, come sit down, introduce yourself, talk through what you were going through in your head during the game. What was happening?
So basically, scratched almost every time with 1 ball left.
Mm-hmm.
And then
We
that-
noticed a pattern
The last shot
because
was ridiculous, man.
it depended. It's different times for different racks, but the 7-9 combo,
7-9. He made
Oh.
the 8 off a break every time, so
Interesting. Yeah, he was using a breaking strategy where you break from that side, and that will basically guarantee the wing ball making it in there. It must have been tough, that final shot there, the 9 rattling just out of that.
I hit that. I thought I hit that soft enough for it to go in, but
People had you beating Will by a large margin.
I had myself beating Will,
Yeah.
but it is what it is.
I personally had the game like 7-5. Nate Tavares had it around 7-2, was you winning.
Yeah, no, sold. I just didn't make any good shots. I was selling.
It was still a good pool. You made it to semifinals, and you still have a match to play, a third place match.
Yeah, sounds good.
Thank you.